Peeps, long time no see. I just came back from a trip and I got a little bit of something because on the airplane we were stuck there for 3 hours without knowing if the flight was going to be canceled. It seems like every time, even though I took a bunch of like immune system booster to prevent me from getting sick, I think I got something, but I'm almost over it, which I'm grateful. I know a lot of you have messaged me saying, I miss you on stories, I miss you talking, I miss you showing your day-to-day basis, and I do miss that too. I honestly think that throughout this whole year of grieving, living with grief is almost as if you're living with the enemy attacking you 24/7. And you have to be very, very, very strong in the Lord to like withstand all the lies that he attacks you with. And it's almost as if you are like on survival mode because you know that movie that like when you live with the enemy and he keeps bombarding you with things that you are not. That's how I felt throughout this process. It's true, I'm feeling that way. And I have to be like wiser and use the word of God to help me get through it. And as time goes, you get stronger and stronger. And to make matters worse, when you're going through this period, it seems like recently my pastor preached about that, and I actually never thought about it. Like the same way God created purposes for us, the devil studies us with and plans like schemes. And it's so true in my life. Like I've never had this aha moment like, oh, that is right, that's why I'm going through this, that's why like he raises people around you to crush your soul even more. He does those kind of things because he knows how powerful you are in the Lord. And it was a great, like looking back, it was a great year of like healing, a lot of like time to study, to get to know myself. It's been a year of like growth and developing a mind where I don't allow myself anymore to sit down and defeat myself before I even get to the battle like I used to. So thinking back, like a person that heard God's voice and changed her life like completely, of course I don't take it that it was on my own power, because everything that I am and everything that I've had and accomplished is of God. However, the fact that I believed and went forward, not letting circumstances like, oh, I don't have this, oh, I don't have that, oh, everything around me is closing the door, I am gonna kick that door until I get to that door. It's a lonely ride sometimes because not a lot of people want to leave and be a part of that with you. But at the same time, I don't need anybody else, you know. I need God, I need him. And me and him, we are invincible. You know, I'm gonna kick that door. I'm not gonna let fear be in the way of me reaching places and going to places where I need to be. So I pray that this lesson that I just recently learned will help you be free too. I have to hop on and explain everything that's going through my mind right now. I feel like I own that because I've always been sincere and in this space, and I will do. I'm planning on something to release soon, and I'm a procrastinator by trade because I like to do everything perfect even though it's impossible. I surround myself recently with people who are like, get things done. Doesn't matter how it's going to look like, but get things done, because that's the mindset I want to go moving forward in 2025. It's better done than not done. And as you grow through the process, you just perfect things because you learn from your mistakes. And we have so many high standards here in social media, in the world, everywhere we go, that we compare ourselves with other people, and we forget like that sometimes they had to have their soul crushed too to reach higher places. And you are exactly where God needs you to be. Don't discourage yourself with that. I also learned how to let go of the things that used to consume me, and honestly it's so freeing I don't care what people think of me, I don't care what they think of my house, I don't care what they think of the things that I'm doing. I know who I am and whose I am and where I'm heading. And sometimes you do, like when you live in a different country that you don't have family around, you have to let go of the things that consume you with the wrong thing. A lot of us forget that like we rush things, and sometimes we are in the center of something that we created, not God's will for us. We created that scenario, not God, because we are on a fast pace, we're going on our own strength, and we are heading to a direction that will cause so much destruction, even though it looks like a blessing. And I don't want that. I really don't want that. I want to get there on the right pace at the right time, and to be able to be grateful and enjoy the fruits because I know they're coming. So I hope that encourages you today. And another thing that I would say, don't let your limit beliefs get in the way of the things of God in your life, you know. So for instance, like sometimes we have this limit belief, oh, I don't want to go there because it's dangerous. You're talking to a girl who had a gun on her head. If I'm alive, it's because of Jesus. So coming to me and making decisions based on fear cannot sustain itself, because you will make a way when you have your best interest in mind. If you want something really, really bad, you will make it work. Your brain, I just was studying about neuroscience, your brain creates new pathways. God is so perfect that will make that reality come true just because you believe. That's why I can't move without faith. And even when nobody around you have faith on you, and people are watching, even though they discredit you, they crush you, they talk bad about you behind the scenes, behind your back, they don't want you to get to that place, They're watching you. They want to learn from you because you're brave enough to show to them that they are not going to change their circumstance if they stay still and do nothing about it. Just think about that.